Yeah, yeah. We just chillin' and vibing. Good conversations with good people. Oh. Good conversations with good people. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Chillin' and Vibing Podcast. Today's guest, she's a model, also an actor. I mean, she killing it in both lanes, man. Y'all welcome the one and only Miss Euricka Williams. What's going on, girl?
Hey, what's going on? Nothing much. Happy to be. I'm excited that you guys invited me. Great to be invited. I've been getting a few of these interviews rolling in. I like to take a little time to sit down and chit chat and talk and let the people know a little bit about myself.
Okay, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm in the process of getting moved into my new spot, so it's a madhouse around here. I just, you gave me a break. I got a chance to sit down and talk to you.
That's what's up. So where you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, Memphis. So I'm assuming you're a Ja Morant fan?
Yeah, that's the home team. Home
That's what's up.
team.
How long have you been modeling?
So I started modeling back in 2016. Yeah, 2016. I got into a little bit of modeling. Did a few videos, like the video vixen lane to kind of break into, getting in front of the camera. Yeah, so I started modeling first back in 2016.
Being a model, do you feel pressured to fit a certain image?
No, I don't actually. I don't know if you can tell or some of the fans may be able to tell that I'm well below average size. I am 4'9", about 85, 90 pounds. So no, I don't feel pressured. I never have a BBL body, so I feel like I'm actually, get a chance to put on for the smaller women. We can wear the same. We can look sexy too, big, small. No, I don't feel pressured. I feel honored to be able to let the small women know, like, we can pop it too. We can pop it.
Pocket. So, what does confidence mean to you now compared to when you first started modeling?
Confidence now. When I first started, of course, I was just new to it, and I thought, I guess maybe probably what a lot of girls or women starting out, you have to look a certain way, or you have to do a certain lane to be able to do it. But confidence now, I fall into me. Just, I'm comfortable in my skin. Make it look small, I embrace me fully now because that works. It works for me.
So, growing up, who were your top three models? Who did you look up to?
Ooh, my top three. I'm gonna say I really like. Of course, we knew Ty was right there. She was on everything. I believe there was a movie. I forget the name, but she played a life-size Barbie doll, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but I watched it all the time growing up. So Tyra Banks. Um, I saw Iman as well. And another one who was Kamora as well. Kamora Lee.
Okay. So, when did you start taking acting seriously?
So I started taking acting seriously. So of course I modeled first. Um, Never thought about acting, early on, but I was contacted by the casting director with NBC back in 2019. They were filming in Memphis, and they were needing a body double for Priya on the Stranger Things. I think her name is Euricka on that. She was filming in Memphis on a different show, and they needed a body double for her. They reached out to me through Facebook. NBC contacted me directly, so there was a job that I ended up taking. I didn't know anything about it, but I went, and the next 2 days I was on a major production set, and I was just like right there in the middle of it, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. Before you know it, other networks started asking, contacting me, booking me to do body doubling, photo doubling, doubling for other kids, and so I actually got into acting by being, a body double for kids. And so the more I was doing it, I was like, ooh, I think I might want to, act as well. I think I might want to be in front of the camera. I want to lead role, And, it just happened that way. I was approached for, with the role of Angel. And I took it and it went from there.
So, congrats on, being number one movie on Tubi, starring in that movie, Angel and
Thank
Demon. How did that make you feel when you saw
you.
y'all was number one?
So I was anticipating, I knew it would do well. Um, we went number one and we stayed at the number one spot, for like a week straight. And I was like, okay, people are really watching it. Like, it's everywhere. And so we ended up being number one for like 7 weeks straight. And so that's a blessing. I'm still, just kind of taking it all in and processing it because, of course, this is my first lead role. This is my first movie. So, I'm just taking it in. It's new to me. I know a lot of people say, they've been hitting me up like, we did numbers like that at maybe my fourth movie or my sixth movie, but my first run out the gates, I have one movie 7 weeks straight. I'm grateful for it. I'm sitting in it, and I'm enjoying the moment, the momentum
Hmm.
of it, and I'm grateful.
Will there be a part two of Angel and Demon? Hint, hint.
Um, I'm I'm hoping so. A lot of the fans are they they beat my inbox down every day. They come in, they inboxing me. We waiting on part two. Like we don't have a part two. I don't think it was ever meant to be a sequel. I think Angel and Demon was just supposed to be Angel and Demon to show you kind of, if you deal with a certain guy, these are the consequences, and that's that. But by popular demand, the fans they've already made up in their minds that it's gonna be a sequel and a part two. But as of now, I don't know. I'm hoping so, just because the fans want it. I'm hoping so.
What did your family and friends say when they saw the movie?
So I had a little watch party in Memphis with a few of my family members. So we watched it for the first time together. We just kind of made a thing of it. They wanted to watch it for the first time with me. So excuse me, I did it, in Memphis with a few of my family members, and they just watching them have so much fun. Watching it and reacting to it, and they were cracking jokes on me. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's what's up. What's the most awkward or funny moment you had on set?
Ooh, the most funny moment on set. Oh, I would say, I guess awkward would have, I guess, been the first kissing scene. You gotta, well, not a stranger, have type of romantic ties too. So but I guess kiss. So I guess that kind of was a little but cool. Once I think I got over the nerves part, like we did it the first time, and then it was good. I was cool.
What's one thing fans would be surprised to know about you?
Ooh, that's a good one. Surprised to know about me. Um, Well, for those who may not already know, I filmed Angel and Demon while still working my job. Like, so I had a full-time job. I worked 8 hours, use my lunch break time to go to hair, makeup, get ready to film. Once I clocked out, I was right on set. So I still had my job while I filmed that movie. So I worked.
That's what's up, hustler. Hey, we gotta get it.
Hey, I had to get it.
If you wasn't acting or modeling, what would you be doing?
Hmm. I would probably honestly still be working for the government and more than likely dancing as well.
Okay. Well, love is near. Valentine's Day right around the corner. What does Valentine's Day mean to you?
That's true. Valentine's Day for me, I think it's just kind of like I think it's more so a fun thing, just kind of like a novelty holiday. That one year where people get together, make a whole big thing about it. Their partners or their significant others, husbands and wives. They kind of like, do show their version of how they love each other. But of course, Valentine's Day, you got your partner, your special person. Y'all could do that 365 days a year. But I think Valentine's Day is kind of like that one special moment where you guys get to, just kind of pop out together and show the world, look, this is who I love, this is who loves me. So it's cute. I like it.
Do you believe in true love?
Yeah, I do. I do. I feel like if you meet somebody and y'all vibe on the are vibrating on the same level and I do believe I believe in true love.
How soon is too soon to say I love you?
How soon is too soon to say I love you? Definitely maybe the first few days or the first week. Maybe even the first few months. I would say. I feel like you take time to know if you really love somebody or not. Not just the good stuff. You withstand the test of time through problems or issues. You'll know if you love somebody. I think it takes time. Though. It take a little bit of time. I wouldn't believe
Hmm.
nobody telling me they love me first few weeks, first few. I wouldn't believe it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say that's just lust. You lusting. Like the old folks say. You just lusting.
Yeah, yeah. You just listen. Or the honeymoon phase, as some people say that you know,
Can people truly be just friends with someone they're attracted to?
ooh, I think that they can. It depends on if there's a girl who has friends on a guy who initially expressed interest in her. And she stood firm on, I just like you as a friend. I think they can be friends, but I also believe that, when it comes to the guy, or it could even be vice versa, when it comes to either party who was initially interested on a romantic level, I feel like it's always going to be in the back of their mind, or they'll be like, I'm gonna play the friend zone until she finally give in, or I'll play the friend zone because maybe one day she will or he will give in. So I feel like they can be, but I also feel like there's always gonna be that other person thinking with her, one day I might get a chance. She might break or he might break. hmm
Mhm. Is posting your partner on Valentine's Day necessary?
I would say not necessary, but a lot of people do. Not necessary because most times people already know, if somebody's involved or, of course, they automatically know that, well, of course, you're going to spend Valentine's Day with your partner. So, not necessary, but it's expected, of course.
Some people, I feel if you don't want me posting you, You must be hiding something. You got somebody looking on your page, snooping. You doing something you ain't
Some,
supposed to be doing.
it's okay. Some people feel that way. I would say if it were me, you don't have to post me every, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's always a given. People will know that you are involved, or you don't. I don't require. I don't have to be posted. But if I was in a relationship, I'd probably be like, you won't never post me. Like, what you got going on? What's up? What's going on over there?
All right.
Are
Hey,
you
I feel
trying to
the same
hide me
way.
from somebody?
All right.
Yeah. Are you trying?
And we in a new era, man. Social media, everybody on social media. So like, if you're not posting your significant other, granted, some people different, but I feel like you probably hiding something, or you don't want somebody else to see who you with
Yeah.
behind closed doors.
Some automatically assume you ain't who you with. You got something going, or you trying to keep somebody else at bay, or a few somebodies at bay. If you ain't post
Yeah.
me, just
Which one you prefer, chocolate or flowers?
ooh, flowers.
A planned date or a spontaneous one?
Ooh. Can I say both? Can I say both?
Yeah, I mean, if you like both, sometimes you might want to be spontaneous.
I'm gonna say both, and I'm gonna tell you why for each one. So I appreciate, a planned date because I can kind of plan out in my head, what do I need to wear? Well, I wanna wear this certain thing. He's wanna take me to this certain place, so I wanna wear this. I know I wanna, you know what I'm saying? I can plan, my attire, my vibe on a planned date. I also appreciate something spontaneous because it's more thoughtful. It's more of a vibe or flow. Like, ooh, I just want to go here. Let me take her here, or let me, do something, do this for him, just on a drop of a dime, just because I had the thought to do it. So I feel like I could go either one. I like both of them.
Okay. Do you feel sometimes Valentine's Day is overrated?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna say yeah because I feel like it can pressure people to make them feel like, oh, well, if you didn't do this for me, or you didn't buy this for me, or you didn't set this up for me, then I feel like I missed out on something, or I saw her, he did this, and he made a big thing about it, and he did all of this. He done laid out the red carpet for her, and it make someone feel like, well, dang, you didn't do that for me, but so you don't look, when that may not be the case. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's love looks different. We all love different. And just because somebody did a whole spread or layout or spent X amount of dollars for somebody else, it doesn't mean another person may love you less than. So I kind of feel like it can make people feel pressure to, you know, buy into all type of materialistic and things with a price tag on it. You really can't if it's real, you can't really put a price tag on
That's facts. I agree. When you're not acting or modeling, what's your definition of chilling and vibing?
it. Ooh. So my definition of chilling and vibing, that can mean a few different. Like I'm a big movie girl. I like to still go to the movies, or I like, I'll stream at home. I'll have a, whole night pop next. I'm a movie girl. I like to be comfortable. Um, that type of thing. I like to bowl. I like going bowling. What else? I like roller skating. I ain't really too good at roller skating, but I like roller skating too. So I'm a chill girl. I hit a bar, chill out. I'm a cool, kick it type of girl. I go with the flow.
That's what's up. So what's next for Eureka?
Ooh, so what's next for me? I have a few bookings that are already set in stone, so I'm just kind of working it. Getting better with my social media presence. I have a lot of girls, a lot of young ladies, want to see me. You know, they want to follow my every move. They want me to do a YouTube, so I'm gonna start. Um, just getting better in my craft. I did Angel and Demon with no, no classes, no experience. It was just raw. So I plan to get in some classes, just to perfect and hone in on what I already have, and just to get better. And just to continue. I'm sorry, to continue to learn, everything there is to know about this industry, the film industry, what I'm doing. So I just plan on getting better, staying humble, and receiving whatever may come my way. Just appreciative.
If somebody wanted to watch Angel and Demon or follow in your socials, how could they do that?
Angel and Demon is available. You can stream it on Tubi. You can also stream it on Prime Video. They're Tubi and Prime Video that I know of for sure. Available to rent or on Prime Video. You can watch it for free on Tubi if you have a subscription, or you can just watch it as a guest.
Well, Eureka, I appreciate you for coming to Chill and Vibe. But before we go, let everybody know what we doing.
Listen, man, I have been here. We've been chilling, vibing, and I'm so appreciative that I was invited to come and do so. Y'all make sure y'all follow on all platforms, chilling and vibing.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.